See You, See Me returns next Monday at the same time here on BBC Two.
My favourite subject is...
Maths! Geography!
Science! My favourite subject is...
Art!
I like art because you can express yourself in any way that you like. And I love getting messy and mixing colours together to create new ones.
Red and pink, blue and blue. I like bright colours. I like getting my hands all messy.
I use chalk,
working with clay,
pastels, pencils.
We went to an art gallery.
When you draw, you can express what you want to draw.
I found out that art's not just painting, it's statues.
I like using my imagination.
Dreams of posters, record covers.
I had sort of like pink there and blue there. We had to draw like an insect, and I drew the grasshopper. Mouth went a bit wrong, it went down there, but apart from that it was okay.
Looking at colour now on BBC Two, it's Zig Zag.
Without colour, the world would be a very miserable place. But with colour, everything looks more interesting, more exciting, more fun, more colourful. We see colours all around us. In flowers, look at all that yellow. In birds, like these pink flamingos. In animals. Even in fish. Look at all the different blues here. We use colours when we want people to notice us. Or when we need to warn of danger. Or when we want to have fun. And we all use colour in the clothes we wear.
Colour can be found in the least likely places, like the rubbish that's thrown away. We brought into our art class lots of coloured rubbish that nobody wanted, and we're going to turn it all into art. Ellie Glover is an artist who makes sculptures out of rubbish. She found all these things on her way to work.
I had 5 shoeboxes and I collected the rubbish from each day. But this was a very grey day, but I found a nice piece of blue paper and I found a nice little blue thing in the gutter which became the most special thing in the box.
So did you find all this on the pavement?
When he was walking.
Yes, I did. And then I got very interested in this idea of the fact that rubbish could be beautiful and that what we throw away can also be a lovely thing. And what you're doing today is based on things that we've thrown away, only based on special boxes which are celebrating different colours.
We're going to make boxes full of colour. Each group has chosen one different colour, and we're sorting through the rubbish, separating it into these different colours. It's amazing how many variations there are on each colour. Now we're deciding what to do with our coloured rubbish. Each colour with its shades and tones can give us lots of different ideas for our boxes.
Yeah, super red. Super red. Super red.
What does that say?
These are speaking.
What we're trying to do is make some handles so when we move it, the bell will move as it's moving out on the string. See, it's a good idea, isn't it?
What do you want to do with that?
We're going to put it on like this, glue it on like that, and that one there.
Like a spider's web, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
The boxes are nearly finished now. It's amazing how we've made all that rubbish into lovely, brightly coloured art. And all the boxes have a picture or story which suits the colour.
It represents sadness, and the darker the blue sky, then the sadder somebody becomes.
Well, it's about what the animals feel like in the zoo at the summertime. Like it's too hot for the animals, and like they get lonely. The box is called the crafty spider because there's the spider in there and that's his web, and he's trapped loads of things in it. We chose red because it was a nice colour for making a face, because normally when you're blushing your face goes red.
Look at this painting. Everything in the picture is red, but it's all different shades, from very pale to very dark. Colour doesn't have to come from paint. Art has lots of different ways of using colour. When you put colours next to each other, you can make lovely, bright pictures.
Wouldn't it be good if we could have clothes that look like this?
Okay, so I'm going to give you
Well, we
all
can.
a t-shirt.
We're going to turn these plain white t-shirts into something fantastic, using the brightest colours we can. Annie and Kate are going to show us how to do tie-dyeing.
The dye's got some salt in to make the dye.
Kate's mixing all the different dyes, while Annie helps us fold up the t-shirts, which we're going to dip in the dye. The different ways of folding with t-shirts will make patterns out of the different colours when we dye them. The folded t-shirts have to be tied very tightly to stop the dye getting right through. That's why it's called tie-dyeing.
Yeah, I think you should, and then you'll get you'll get more pattern on those thick bits.
We have to put the t-shirts in the dyes for about 10 minutes or more. And then you pull it out after 10 minutes and put it in another colour.
They look lovely all together, don't they?
It looks like the French flag. Blue, white and red.
We'll put some yellow then. I've passed it to you. Right.
We've got to try and keep the dyes separate, stop them from mixing together. But we still make sure we cover the whole t-shirt in colour. We're putting the t-shirts out to dry. We can hardly wait to see what they'll look like when we undo them.
If it was just like come across like there, it wouldn't be that cool.
No, but it's gone diagonally, hasn't it?
Cool.
That's a lovely one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Beautiful. Tug at that one. Ooh, that's a
Like this.
Oh, well done.
That one, the blue one, looks like water, doesn't it?
Yeah, swooshing.
Yeah.
Razzie, you're what?
You can see where the elastic bands have stopped any dye getting through, and where the folds have made patterns. The colours are so strong. Don't they look great next to each other? These t-shirts certainly look better now that we've given them colour.
When colours are mixed, they make new ones. Red and yellow make orange. Yellow and blue make green. Blue and red make purple. We can mix colours in all sorts of ways. Nature doesn't have just primary colours. It has hundreds of colours, more than we could ever imagine. We try and match these colours to produce colours of our own, to give the world more variety. All around us, there is a wide range of different colours, but we're still coming up with new ones all the time. And we're running out of names for them. Some artists use as much colour as they can.
Catherine Williams is an artist who enjoys using really strong, bright colours in her paintings.
I used to use very dark and sludgy kind of colours in my work. But one night when I saw the sun going down across the sea and saw all those bright colours, I decided I wanted to paint using very bright colours like this painting here. And that's what we're going to do next with this piece of work. We're going to use loads of different colours like purple, green, bright red, blue.
If you start off with the primary colours, blue, red and yellow, and a little black and white, you can create any colour you want. We made new colours of our own, getting ready to make paintings as bright as Catherine's. We're adding PVA glue to the paint to make it thicker and richer. Before we could use these bright colours, we decided to go to the least colourful place we could think of to get some ideas for our paintings. We took along our sketchbooks and drew all the shapes we could see there. The images would be much more interesting if we added some exciting colours to them. We'd be able to add the colours back in the classroom. We're using the brightest, most dramatic colours we can, turning our sketches into big, bold paintings. We're not doing any details yet, just concentrating on filling the paper with colour.
After you've painted this in a bright colour, I want you now to go back and redraw what you've got in your sketchbook. But I want you to actually work on top of the paint. I know the paint is not dry yet, but it doesn't matter, it's quite a nice effect anyway, isn't it?
Now we're adding adding even more colour to our pictures, but this time with crayons and pastels. You can mix these too. This allows us to put detailing on top of the paint that's already there. This is what we ended up with. Do the paintings still look like our graveyard now that we've added lots of colour? No, they look brilliant!
This stained glass is brilliant too. It uses light to make the colours really shine.
Now we're going to try a different way of combining colours. We're going to use